one job I've been meaning to do for a while is to weld this deck loop in place so that we can pass the wiring up and down into the boat. So the mast wiring will come down and back up through this loop and back down into the boat, and then this loop will be sealed up so that water can't get in. So if you get a wave on board or anything like that, it can't get back up and into the loop and into the boat. So I'm going to drill a hole somewhere here. I need to measure it out, and I'm going to put this in place, cut that off, and then weld it in place. So I can do that. I can do just that with the wiring. So yeah, I'm kind of dreading this job, because if I drill the hole in the wrong place, I'm kind of screwed. So I just got to get going with it and see how it goes. So I'm just painting this now. So the welds turned out actually really nice. I wanted to show you before I painted them, but I forgot. And yeah, there's no leaks. I threw a bucket of water over it. No leaks, all good. And that's a job well done. I'm not sure if you can see on the camera, but I've marked out the size of the galley on this forward bulkhead, and I've kind of given myself a rough idea of the height of that bit of timber there. Originally I was going to floor out this section here first, and then build the galley on top of that, but then that closes off this section here, so I'm not sure if I'm going to go that way. What I might do is build the frame for the floor and the galley, and then face it all with 12mm ply, and then put the floor inside the cabinet afterwards so I can lift it out. What I'll do then is I'll probably face it with tongue and groove, because the tongue and groove you can get it in a nice thin profile, so can look kind of nice there as well, and get the strength of the ply. So I think that's what I'll do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my battens or my cleats for the cabinetry onto the bulkheads, and then tomorrow or the next day I might cut this section here. I can't close up too much because the lads need access for the spray foam, so I'll do as much as I can without closing it off too much. But yeah, it's kind of a bit of a pain not being able to just get this job done, because the insulation can't get done yet, but that's no one's fault except the weather gods. So I'm going to get on, frame this, and see how far I can go without closing off too much of this, the hull here. So yeah, we'll crack on with that. So you might be able to see we've got the frame on the wall, or on the bulkhead. Now this piece here goes across because the floor will sit on that, and that's actually a void. But this is the actual height of the galley as well, and you can see, actually, you might be able to see the line. I've left that space there so that you can put plywood against it, and it still comes out here. And then there'll be obviously a countertop on the top. The stove will go here, so this is going to be, there's going to be a partial bulkhead here. That's just there so I can see the height and everything. Something to build off. So yeah, it's looking good. So I framed up this is where the sink's going to be. It's unbelievably strong even though it's not glued and there's only screws in there. As I was saying earlier, this is all going to be disassembled, screwed, glued, and then epoxy coated or something, or treated with something. The sink's going to go here, so then the stove will go here, the galley stove, the cooker, and then there'll be a workspace here, and then I'll probably put a fridge and another countertop back here, and this bulkhead will be kind of cut down. It won't be removed completely because I'm actually going to use it for the gimbals, so I can use put the gimbals on one side, and I can put a partial bulkhead here for the gimbals there. But yeah, that's starting to look a little bit better. I'm now going to face it with 9mm. The reason I'm going to use 9mm is because I'm going to face that 9mm then with tongue and groove, with panel pins and glue. So it should make a nice strong galley. We're building on top of this tank, if you can see. Bring it down. So we're building on top of this tank here, and it's being framed slightly. You can see the frame here is slightly off. We'll bring the front and the sides down to the tank, but we'll put the floor for this galley in there. So in the galley, sorry, in the cabinetry, there'll be like a floor in there and in there. So it's kind of it'll give you that kind of idea there. And then there'll be a door here. It's starting to come together slowly. As I was saying, I can't go too far into this because I need to get the insulation done. But anyway, I'm rambling and I'm going to get back to work. So yeah. And this is what happens when you put a box into a triangle. It becomes really, really complicated and really difficult to do, but I think we managed it alright. Yeah, so the floor will go, so the floor of the cabinets will go onto the rails there, and the sink will go into here, and then there'll be a door on there. But do you remember I was saying about the tongue groove as well? So this is what it looks like with tongue groove. Obviously not finished, but I just wanted to put that on some offcuts, show you what it looks like. Same on this guy, there'll be a tongue groove on there, and then there'll be a teak strip, and then there'll be a some kind of composite top on top with fiddles all the way around. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. So the boat's an absolute mess and it looks like it's been abandoned. So I'm going to give the boat a clean. I'm going to put the sails back on, kind of sort out our rigging a bit, and hopefully this weekend, if the weather holds up, we're going to go for a sail. The weather's been really nice. It's still not warm enough to do the spray foam, but it's warm enough for a t-shirt, which is nice. So yeah, I'm going to give the boat a wash, put our sails on, and get her ready. Maybe go for a sail this weekend if we can, if the weather lines up. So yeah, that'll be fun. So I'll get started. So there's our Genoa. I haven't put the main on yet because actually one of my lazy jacks is stuck up the mast, so I need to go up there and I don't have a bosun chair. So yeah, it's starting to feel exciting now. It feels like the season's starting. I love sailing. Yeah, go on. Whew, this is a little bit scary. It's been a while since I've been up this high. It's a bit windier up here than down there as well. Oh, there's Kinsale in the background. Probably a nice view. I'm going to look around in a second. The lads are getting tired now. So the reason I'm going up here is to fix my lazy jacks, which hold the bag for the sail. Oh, climb through the runners. So I think we're okay. I just did the mouse or the lines for the
Yeah, there's no obstruction. You can do that at the bottom.
I should be able to.
Yeah. So coming down then.
Okay, easy.
Very easy. Like my lumberjack is.
So that's all for me today. I'm just going to make some dinner in my galley. We ordered some bits today, actually. I ordered a sink, cooker, the pump for the freshwater system, freshwater tank, things like that. So I'll have cold running water, hopefully, in the next week or two. So that's exciting. Anyway, I will let you guys go, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya.